Water table. The upper level of an underground surface in which the soil or rocks are permanently saturated with water. Stream. A small, narrow river or natural flow of water. Geothermal. Relating to the heat from the Earth's interior. Channel. A path for water or other liquids to flow. Plate. A large, rigid slab of solid rock that makes up Earth's outer shell. Material. Substance or matter from which things can be made. Groundwater. Water stored beneath the Earth's surface in soil and rock. Region. A specific area or division of the Earth's surface. Glaciers. Large masses of ice moving slowly over land. Deposit. A natural accumulation of minerals or other substances. Form. To create or shape something. Layer. A thickness of material that lies between other surfaces. Glacial. Relating to glaciers or ice. Volcanic. Relating to a volcano or caused by volcanic activity. Flow. The movement of a liquid or gas in a certain direction. Strata. Layers of rock or earth stacked on top of each other. Oxygen. A colorless, odorless reactive gas that is essential for respiration. Mediterranean. The sea surrounded by Europe, Africa, and Asia. Reservoir. A large natural or artificial lake used to store water. Meters. A unit of measurement for length in the metric system. Aquifer. An underground layer of water-bearing rock or material. Geologic. Relating to the study of Earth's physical structure. Contain. To hold or have something within. Continents. Large landmasses on Earth, such as Asia or Africa. Ogallala. A town in Nebraska, USA, known for the Ogallala Aquifer. Underground. Below the surface of the ground. Delta. A landform at the mouth of a river created by sediment deposits. Grains. Small, hard seeds from cereal plants such as wheat or rice. Drilling. The act of creating holes in a surface using a drill. Drift. To be carried along by air or water. Smith. A person who works with metal, especially iron. Residence. A place where people live. Geothermal energy. Energy derived from the heat inside the Earth. Geological. Relating to the structure of Earth's surface and the processes that change it. Solid. A state of matter with a definite shape and volume. Seafloor. The bottom of the ocean. Geologists. Scientists who study Earth's physical structure and processes. Evaporation. The process of turning liquid into vapor. Residence time. The average time a particle or substance remains in a system. Particles. Very small pieces of matter, such as dust or pollen. Irrigation. The supply of water to land or crops to help growth. Beneath. In a lower position, directly under something. Porosity. The quality of being porous, or full of tiny holes. Permeability. The ability of a material to allow fluids to pass through it. Pleistocene. A geologic epoch characterized by repeated glaciations. Occur. To happen or take place. Flowing. Moving smoothly in a continuous current. Abundant. Existing in large quantities, plentiful. Current. A steady flow of water or air in a particular direction. Pores. Tiny openings in a surface, especially skin or rock. Wells. Deep holes drilled to access water or oil. Source. A place where something originates or begins. Steam. The vapor into which water is converted when heated. Continental. Relating to or characteristic of a continent. Gypsum. A soft sulfate mineral used in construction and manufacturing. Mantle. The layer of the earth between the crust and the core. Downstream. In the direction the current of a river is flowing. Canal. A man-made waterway used for transportation or irrigation. Residence time. The period water remains in a reservoir or system. Particles. Tiny pieces of matter, such as dust. Irrigation. The process of applying water to land for agriculture. Glaciation. The process of being covered with glaciers or ice sheets. Pebbles. Small, smooth stones found on beaches or riverbeds. Buried. Covered or hidden underground. Volume. The amount of space that a substance or object occupies. Plains. Large areas of flat, treeless land. Dominated. To be in control or have a commanding influence. Pumped. To move a liquid or gas using a pump. Braided. Formed by interlacing strands, often in a river's channels. Crystalline. Having the structure or form of a crystal. Drain. To remove liquid from a surface or container. Drilled. Created a hole by using a tool with a rotating tip. Accumulations. Collections or build-ups of materials over time. Offshore. Located away from the coast, often in the sea. Quartz. A hard, crystalline mineral composed of silicon and oxygen. Cambrian. A geological period occurring around 541 million years ago. Basin. A large natural depression on Earth's surface, often containing water. Snowfall. The amount of snow that falls in a specific time and place. Gravel. Small, loose stones often used in construction. Saturated. Containing as much water or moisture as possible. Dissolved. When a solid mixes with a liquid and becomes part of it. Shells. The hard outer covering of certain organisms, like clams. Seeps. To flow or leak slowly through porous material. Velocity. The speed of something in a given direction. Alluvials. Sediments deposited by rivers and floods. Crystals. Solid materials whose atoms are arranged in a highly ordered structure. Floodplain. Flat land near a river that is prone to flooding. Meltwater. Water released by the melting of snow or ice. Polar. Relating to the north or south poles of the Earth. Antarctica. The southernmost continent covered in ice. Rapidly. Happening quickly or at a fast pace. Moraines. Accumulations of dirt and rocks deposited by glaciers. Relatively. In comparison with something else, fairly. Tectonics. The study of Earth's structural features, including its plates. Tension. The force applied to something that stretches it. Isotope. Atoms of the same element that differ in the number of neutrons. Proportion. A part or share in relation to the whole. Seepage. The slow escape of a liquid through porous material. Semi-arid. Having light rainfall but not completely dry. Boundary. A dividing line between two areas. Climatic. Relating to the climate or weather of a region. Plumes. Feather-shaped formations, often seen in smoke or gas emissions. Formation. The action of creating or shaping something. Vadose. Relating to water movement in the unsaturated zone above the water table. Edges. The outer limits of an area or surface. Sorting. The process of arranging items into categories or groups. Faults. Fractures in the Earth's crust where rocks have moved. Freshwater. Water that is not salty, found in lakes and rivers. Coal. A combustible black rock used as fuel. Boulders. Large rocks typically rounded by weathering or erosion. Meteoric. Relating to meteors or atmospheric phenomena. Trail. A path or track, often through a natural area. Calcium. A chemical element essential for bones and teeth.